Highas and higher healing vibrations. Let's raise our vibrations up as we raise our individual vibrations up in ourselves. This sends rippled frequencies of raised vibrations up out into the world. Doesn't that feel lovely? It's wonderful to know that the energy that you transform within yourself is part of this world, is part of Mother Gaia. This is a very special birthday reading for those souls born on September 14th. If you are here, you are guided here by your own intuition, your spirit guides, or a random act, welcome. Perhaps you're going through a rebirth phase at this time, or Virgo, Mercury could be significant in your birth chart. Welcome, everyone. If it is your birthday today, you share this birthday with about 367,000 other souls. Keep this in mind throughout the reading. Some energy will be for you, some will be for someone else. Some energy in the reading, support, guidance, affirmation, will come to you later, and you'll reflect back to this reading. Yet in this present moment, being here, Spirit wants you to honor yourself for giving yourself this gift and accepting this gift from them. Archangel Michael is present with us here right now. For those of you new to my channel, this is your birthday candle. We will blow this candle out at the end of the reading, so you can have that manifestation or intention set by the end. I also scry. There's a crystal ball here. You can maybe see the tip of it there. If I receive any messages, I will pause and immediately speak about them. I always meditate before I start the reading. And during the meditation today, the information that came up, because we have different energies here for the reading, there was a couple of different signs that came up. We're going to pull some cards. Also, who here has been receiving messages from the crows? Share with me in the comments below. I've been guided on my own spiritual awakening path to begin this channel, to share tarot information. I am also a Reiki practitioner and an energy channeler. The other videos that I do are, I have three short videos: angel number, animal spirit, and angel card. These are all very short, less than 3 minutes long. They help guide you on your path. Little nuggets of knowledge that Spirit, messages of where Spirit has answered your callings, your prayers, your meditations, your intentions, your spells you've casted, whatever wording feels right for you, whatever feels comfortable and best for your life, your compass, your mind. Spirit always sends messages these ways. Numerology is huge. Numerology, numbers were how the world was created. Also computers, binary numbers, 0101, 110011. Virgo souls, you are extremely organized, witty. You can sometimes be a little bit analytical, critical, but you have really good solid communication, being that you are ruled by Mercury in the 6th house. 6 is the number of love. You bring a lot of love to the world. without really having to try. You care about your health, your physical well-being. So the messages that came up were, the very first one was, length isn't always the better option. And it's the energy about like a tall person. One could be intimidated by a person taller than them. However, because a person is tall, a tall person could still be weak. A tall person can still carry. It's the energy of, just because a person is tall doesn't mean that they are stronger than you, better than you. And there's some sort of perspective shift that someone here, or a few people, have that perspective of, because they're taller than you immediately, your brain goes to that old pattern, the old belief system from when you were programmed as a child to believe that that person is better than you because they're taller, stronger than you because they're taller, smarter than you because they're taller. And this is something that Spirit is wanting you to transform and shift. Let's pull some cards. So, okay, Spirit, what do you have for us regarding length isn't always better? Length isn't always better. Come on now. Length isn't always better. What is it? Length isn't always better, Spirit. All right. So we have the Five of Swords. So this is you have taught this to someone, or you are learning this at this time. You're starting to understand this, that where that belief came in your mind. And you're going to use the cords to cut, or you're going to use the sword to cut the cord attached to this belief. And you are being true to your ideas, your beliefs, your own mind. You're understanding your ego. This is big. You're starting to understand where your fear resides and your ego. And this is allowing you, and that's so part of the height of a person, or the length of something. You're wanting to release the judgment of this on your mind, and Spirit is giving you the answer. If you haven't done a cord cutting ceremony to this attachment that has been to this programmed way within you, of releasing that judgment, like a book by its cover, and releasing this that has to do with length. So whether this is the length of, like, say for instance, you're cutting up food, you're cutting up some celery, and the longest piece, you used to think that the longest piece was the best piece, but you're starting to understand that perhaps maybe the shortest piece has the most nutrients, or the shortest piece is just, or the fact that the length of the long piece could also be broken up into pieces that match the short end. Yeah. So on the flip side of this, we also received the message, now that we're talking about the short end, of the short end of the stick. Drawing straws and always coming out with the short end of the stick. You're always the chosen one. So for someone, this is related to your belief and your belief pattern. And to release this from your mind, you're actually going to cut these toxic cords with whoever raised you and brought you up with that mentality. And this may be your guardians. This could actually also be socially. This could be something that you picked up in school, in elementary school, perhaps at church. This could be something you picked up along the way and wasn't yours. It also could be ancestral. So you're finding out where this energy lies within you, and you're compassionately cutting these cords so that you can move forward with your life with a new perspective shift on how you view your day-to-day when you're working with culinary, cutting up celery. Also when you're engaging with others that may look different than you, be taller than you. It's like the weight. Maybe perhaps you actually work in an area or field where weight is very significant. It's a big part of your job. It's a big part of knowing. And so that subliminally gets stuck in your brain in your outer world. And so your cord that you would cut there is the toxic cord that you've created with your own mind in reference to what it is that you do day to day. But this is changing. This energy is definitely changing. And if you don't like receiving the short end of the stick all the time, well, one thing Spirit is saying is that that can be a blessing in disguise sometimes, perhaps not all the time. But by doing a cord cutting ceremony, if you do get the short end of the stick all the time and you don't want to do that, or you don't want that energy in your life anymore, first you find out what is it within you that draws that energy to you. Because more than likely it's a belief within your own mind, as if you deserve the short end of the stick, as if you deserve punishment. And Spirit is not on board with that. Like, that's not what you don't deserve anything but love. Basically, you don't deserve pain, pressure, no matter what you have or have not done. But freeing yourself from those thoughts is what's coming up. Okay. And now let's get right into it. The short end of the stick. Let's see what spirit animal we have for you today. This is a different deck than the one that I use for the daily. I do encourage you to check that out. We have the rabbit. So there's fear. There's a lot of fear here. All you have to do if you're getting the short end of the stick is to ask yourself what is bringing that energy, and to also cut those cords within you. Let me hold the rabbit up for you. Have you seen a rabbit recently? There could be some sort of eating disorder or an eating distraction. And if you are struggling with this, you're being asked to drink more water and do some breathing exercises, focusing on your breath internally, going through your body at each inhale and at each exhale. Rabbits are quick. It's also important for you to actively listen. Listen to spirit, listen to the guidance that you're receiving. Listen to yourself and actively listen to others when you are out in public engaging. Every encounter, every conversation is an event and is something that is exchanged. You're exchanging energy with someone else. Even the person, the cashier at the gas station. You're making an exchange of energy at that time. So releasing the fear of always getting the short end of the stick, Spirit says, is going to really help you tremendously. There is a lot of wisdom here, and someone's psychic abilities is increasing at this time, maybe causing a little bit more of that extra fear because it's unknown. And ego likes to be comfortable, likes to keep you in a comfortable space. Doesn't mean it's safe. It just means it's what you know. It's what you've always done. And we still get the Four of Pentacles here. And now we have the Queen. And coming from the top, the Five of Swords again. The Five of Swords again. And this energy really looks to be a bit different with the Five of Swords here. For someone, this is happening at your job, and you're ready to go. So you're saving up your money. Someone is saving up their money so that they can have a nest egg for when they do leave the job position and follow what their gut, their intuition, spirit guides are leading them to do. Please share in the comments below if this is you. I'm simply sharing, I'm sharing channeled information from spirit guides and from the cards and the energy that's being present and filling here at this time. So please let me know if this is speaking volumes to you. You are moving forward. Your energy is grounded. And Virgo, you are an earth sign. So this already means you're easily brought to the ground, easily grounded. You know how to ground yourself well. So there's a lot of fear going on for someone. Is it fear of your birthday? Your health? You're being asked to investigate further if you are in poor health and you're worried about your finances, because this is a feeling that's coming up now. You're being asked to ask questions to your doctor and physician who is sharing information with you about your ailment, whatever this may be. Spirit's asking you to go to the library, check out some books, buy some books that are in reference to what it is that you've been diagnosed with. Talk to others, find some groups. Start really using your own mind so that you can come to your own conclusion of what's best for you, your body, the vessel that carries your soul, and how you can maintain your health. And if this is related to your diet, your health, as far as compulsive eating, obsessive eating, it's important to start writing a journal. You're being asked to start a health journal. And this health journal is intended for you to write out your emotions before you eat. Before you eat, is what Spirit's saying. To check in with yourself and write about eating before you take your next meal. To write about why you are hungry and to determine if you truly are hungry. Because what Spirit is bringing up is that you're typically not hungry when you're eating. You are eating to fill an emptiness within you that has been hiding from you for so long. And some of you have already conquered this. The ones that have not, you will succeed with this. If this is more of a situation of where you're hoarding money and you don't need to, that's something for you to look at, and Spirit's asking you to look at this. Now, for those of you who are saving up your nest egg, holding on to your finances, balancing your checkbooks, balancing your business account, making sure everything is balanced, taken care of, doing well. So that's a part of this energy here. The other energy that's came is the hoarding. Like, look at how close you have everything. You're holding on to everything and you won't let it go. So there's a need to release some of that weight, especially if you're feeling heavy, weighed down. Because length came up, this could also be the length of time. How long are you going to hold on to it? Is it weighing you down? Is it creating anxiety? Because it is creating anxiety in someone here, and without them knowing it. So check in with yourself regarding this financial state. For those of you that are creating that nest egg, you're going to be able to reflect back with this Queen of Pentacles energy. This is you stepping into your success, into having finances straight, together, balanced. In fact, so much so that you become a leader in this area because you become passionate about how you broke your fearful cycle. And you're able to look back and reflect to this time to when you created that nest egg, how you did it. And this is coming about within your feminine aspect side, your feminine leader. Some of you actually have a feminine leader role model, and that's who this represents. But you must decide, follow your intuition and your gut with all of these cards. When you see them, pay attention to what your body does. If you sneeze, if you cough, burp, whatever, that's a release. Your body's like, releasing that and letting it go. So that just heightens your intuition and raises the following of your own inner knowing and guidance. So if you haven't had the security or the balance in your financial state of being, it's coming to you, and it may actually well come to you today, Queen, wearing your birthday crown. It took a lot. It took a lot for you to get here. You may have lost friendships along the way, other relationships. You may have had to have cut cords, just as we discussed in this Five of Swords. Let's go ahead and pull. So we do have a lot of Buddha energy here today. Let's see who we have here. All right. So we have the number 4. Stability is extremely important in your life right now, and that does speak volumes with this card. Stability with your health, stability in wealth, the career that you are working, stability in the material items. The ancient tantric mother goddess, the origin of all goddesses. Mother energy pours forth life. Yeah, so the majority here is has very strong masculine energy. You have very strong masculine energy, and this is why we have a lot of feminine energy here, because it's important for you to balance your masculine and your feminine. There, right now, your masculine is way up here and your feminine's down here. We want to raise, you're going to want to raise your vibration up on your feminine energy side to meet your masculine. Whenever you hear feminine energy rising, this is what spirit means. Spirit is wanting you to raise your, spirit wants every individual soul on earth to actually balance their feminine and masculine, not to override one or the other. This is how our world has been the entire time. Do you see how well that works? Now's time for us to change, transform, and align inside, internally. So as soon as you start to align internally, raise your feminine energy up, bring out your nurturing side, cut those detox your body from um, your own illusions that do not serve you, that are not helping you, that are in fact quite possibly damaging your feminine energy within your body. Every soul carries feminine and masculine energy, yin yang. It is essentially two sides of the same coin, opposites, yet together. And in aspect, you can think of this about, you can reference this, a coin, in the same reference as a human being. We all carry light, we all carry dark. The key is learning how to control those emotions, work with them, be open to them, see them, surrender to what is, surrender to the fact that you have conflict going on in one way or another. So this is a winning, you're winning a battle, but at what cost with this energy? Is it because you just wanted to be right and your ego was fighting this? It's better to have peace than to always be right. Sometimes it's just best to allow the other person to be right, even if you know otherwise. This helps you also with boundaries. Mm-hmm. We don't really have any water, and the only fire we have is your candle, your birthday candle. So implementing fire in your life and water in your life may help you. It will help you with this situation. Bringing some compassion and some heart to this is going to help. Now, having compassion doesn't mean allowing others to walk on you or dim your light. Having compassion means being completely honest and forthright with yourself, with others. Setting boundaries is about letting others what you know and understand you, what you like, what you don't like. It's just simply respectful. It is the respectful thing to do. And I just received a download to work with your sacral chakra. Also, before we blow your candle out, I was guided to bring the picture Jasper down. And picture Jasper, man, if you can look at this, this is stunning. It is a stunning piece of stone. It has a picture in it. So visualizing how you would like to cut your cords, visualizing how you would like to break this fear cycle. Spirit saying that's going to help you on your journey and on your path. On the count of 3, I'm going to blow your candle out. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and check out some of the other videos, especially on your birthday. See what your number is today. See how this may resonate for you. And I do an inner child reading every day as well as the birthday reading. Those are the longest videos I do. If you'd like to check that out, if you maybe want to open up with your inner child, connect, reconnect, discover something else or new, have a little bit of guidance there, feel free to check that out as well. This is something I offer my time and ability for free for you, a service. So please be sure to subscribe and hit that like button and share in the comments below what part resonates for you. Also, most importantly, have a fantastic birthday celebrating you. On the count of 3, I'm going to blow your candle out. 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may your dreams and your wishes rise too. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.